4 things that I was doing wrong over and over again when I was trying to lose weight and failing miserably. Number 1, copying what other people eat, buying meal plans from random people online, people who are not qualified, who are giving this overall generalized meal plans. I was listening to them, although they had no clue about my lifestyle, what I like to eat, and most of it was something that I actually didn't like to eat. I never intended to eat it past the weight loss. So I don't know how I was thinking that I will maintain the weight loss, but I was just thinking very short term, not about building habits. It was just like, let's get rid of the extra weight and then we will figure out what we will do. Even if you eat exactly the same like those genetically blessed people online, you will never look like them. They are, in fact, genetically blessed. They have an ulterior motive. They're selling products and they're doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes that you don't know to have that kind of a body. Number 2, I was blaming random items all the time for the reason that, I cannot lose weight. So for example, this week, it's like I ate too much fruit. This is why the scale was not moving. Or, it was definitely the bread, or it was the pasta. I didn't want to admit that my sleep was like shit, that I didn't exercise properly, I didn't move or barely moved, and that I had way too much wine. Like that, I just put somewhere in the back of my mind, like it doesn't count, but I'm always focused on the food because that's such an easy thing to remove when you have a distorted relationship with food. Number 3, the all or nothing mentality killed me, and it's probably killing you as well. If I would, on a random Tuesday, eat something which was outside of the plan, I would say on a Tuesday that the week is completely ruined and then I can just binge until Sunday and then start Monday all over again, which doesn't make any sense. There are like more days left than when the week started. But if you are in that mindset that certain foods are not allowed no matter what, you will be actually binging way more and more often, and it will hinder your weight loss. Don't do that. Just start normally. Once you have eaten something a little bit outside of the plan, say, whatever, and come back. Number 4 is the victim mentality. Like this mentality that it's always someone else's fault. Why is this happening to me? Why I cannot lose weight? Why other people are so blessed? Why they can lose weight all of a sudden and super fast? You actually can blame a lot of the stuff on external factors, but you also have to take responsibility for where you are. And this is something that I never wanted to examine. Like, why do I want to lose weight in the first place? Why do I keep binging? Why I'm not paying attention to my triggers? Why I'm an emotional wreck when it comes to food? This is a much deeper conversation to have and not just related to what you eat, but I was not willing to have that conversation.